Let's eat. Get your weak off the field. Get your weak off the field. Get your weak off the field. He talked all that noise. Now he complaining. Now, ref, he beating me up. Coach, come get me. They got wolves out here. They got boogie monsters. Coach, no, they didn't give me no action all game.
Yeah, that's respect, baby.
I got the one comeback and
that's respect, baby.
Overthrew it.
That's respect.
I'm trying to make an impact.
That's an impact. When you cut off the whole side of the field, that's impact.
Hey, we all we got right now. We all we need. We can do this.
Now he's going to let it fly downfield. They like the deep pass. Garcon is down here. And so is Earl, who picks it off at the 25.
They don't just throw that thing up. They don't just throw that thing up. Let's go. He thought we had some other defenses. He thought he could just throw it up and we wasn't going to pick it. We need you to step up.
I got you,
We need you to step up. You here all day.
I got you.
You're a first rounder. You wanted them plays, you got them.
RG3 kind of limping as he rolls back to the right side. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's going to go down. Bruce Irvin gets him all the way back at the 10-yard line.
Hell of a play. Hell of a play. Don't do it, boy.
I'm punching your
Hey, do it then, boy.
Robert Griffin want to talk to you.
Okay.
You mad, bro?
I'm about to he want to talk to me. No. Good to see you. Great to see you, boy.
Hey, y'all go win this thing, all right?
Yep, you know it, boy. You've been having a hell of a year. I'm proud of you, boy.
Thank you, man.
Hey.
I'll be watching. Y'all go do that thing, all right?
Appreciate it. Get that thing healthy.
You mad, bro? No. We are not mad to have Seahawks corner, all-pro corner, Richard Sherman with us here today in studio on Total Access. How you doing, man?
I'm great, and yourself?
We're doing well. We're happy you're here. Why you talk so much?
Well, I mean, it's mostly because, I mean, there's always so much disrespect. Guys think it's just, oh, Sherman's going after this guy. It's going after this guy. I'm never coming out of nowhere to talk crap to anybody. I mean, the Redskins game, Pierre Garcon comes to the media before the game and says, you know, they asked him about Brandon Browner and is he going to be rusty coming back from a 4-game suspension? Great question. And he says, I don't even know who that is. You know, how does it matter?
Your other corner.
No, my other corner. So it's like when you disrespect people, when you don't give people respect and credit where it's due, then it's, you know, respect deserves respect and disrespect deserves disrespect.
Well, hold on one second. But with the thing with Trent Williams at the end, does that mean you got to them? Is that your goal to get to them?
Good question. That's my goal is to win. My goal is to win. I could care less about getting to anybody. I mean, the end result that I want is a W on the scoreboard. I mean, on the board. That's really, you know, if they're happy after the game, that's fine. You know, I have to get under your skin. If we win the ball game, I've gotten my point across. The Tom Brady thing. Tom Brady during the game is just talking down to me and Earl. You know, we got a picture where we're standing there at
no,
TV
not
Tom. But he's a god to people. So they're like, oh, he couldn't have said that to you.
What was he saying?
He was just saying, like, who do you guys think you are? And they're up 13 points. And he's like, look at the scoreboard. You guys, like, talk to me after the game. Talk to me after we beat you, after we get this win. And we're like, okay, I'm gonna come to you after you get this win. And we got the win. So I come after him after the game, and then I'm looked at as a bad guy because he told me to do something. I did it.
And you famously said,
You mad,
bro. So let me ask you this. I mean, John Randall said that he strategically talked trash to certain offensive linemen because he knew they were weak individuals. Is there a part of your trash talking where you kind of maybe on film or maybe a characteristic that you know of someone that you'll attack because you know maybe there is an emotional or a mental weakness to a player?
Yeah, you study?
I study film and a way deeper respect than that. I mean, I study film for formations, for tendencies. I study probably 30 hours a week or something crazy because that's really all you do during the season. But with that, in that respect, I don't study guys like that. I go with the flow of the game. If I'm shutting a guy down, batting a few passes, see him getting frustrated, starting to see him, you know, starting to come to the quarterback like, man, give me the ball. Then I ride that wave. I just jump right on the tidal wave and try to push it. You know, if I see a guy, you know, drop a couple passes, hands like feet, you know. I've seen better hands on a snake. You hit them with things like that, and, you know, it just kind of compounds their problems.
There's one thing I learned in my 15 years of playing is you have to be productive and you have to be a really good player, which you are all pro, to be able to talk trash. Outside of you, who is the best trash talker in the NFL?
I would say it's still Cortland Finnegan. I mean, he's still really getting under people's skin.
Yeah.
People still,
And he got paid.
That costs extra.
costs extra to pay for his talking, but yeah, I think he's still the tops in the league. But that's kind of something I'm trying to get away from too, because I think people are trying to use that to overshadow my talent. You know,
Exactly.
I had an All-Pro season, and people still. First thing they say is Richard Sherman trash talking, Richard Sherman, brash, Richard Sherman.
Not about the 8 interceptions, or I locked down all these receivers.
Or any of the stuff that's actually on the field.
But you have fun with it too. We're going to show you later on Bourbon Street. You have some fun with it.
Yeah, I always have a little fun with it, but I also want the All-Pro label to always be above the trash talking. I'm Richard Sherman, the All-Pro corner,
sure.
Not Richard Sherman, just the trash talking. I mean, if I wasn't good, it wouldn't be anything to talk about.
Wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good team. We know that. You're Richard Sherman, the guy on a team that's actually pretty darn good and that made a good run of the playoffs as well. And then you sit there on Super Bowl Sunday, and we said before you were in New Orleans, but you went home during the game, right?
Yep.
Because in that game, a team came this close, a team that you hung 48 on in December. What's that like knowing we beat these guys? We beat them badly at least once, and here they are in the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, it's kind of frustrating. It's kind of frustrating, not in that respect necessarily, but just the way our game ended, the way our season ended up. How close we were. It's been a struggle. Watching the playoffs the way it's been going, but because we felt like we had the team, we had the run, we had the momentum, we had everything we needed. We had a great quarterback, Russell Wilson, great safeties, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, great corners. Just great overall defense. We lost Chris Clemens, which was a great hard blow for us, but Brandon Browner came back, which was awesome for us. We needed him, and we just thought we had everything in place, the momentum, everything. The stars were aligning for us, and it just didn't work out. So it was frustrating.
You overtake him this year?
That's always the plan. That's always the plan. I don't want to be the guy guaranteeing wins and doing all that, because you got to go out there and play the game. And we have a tough ball club, and I don't want to put my teammates in that situation. But I think it's going to be a good game. They're a tough opponent. We're going to study them diligently. Obviously, there's some there's some conflict there. Obviously between our two teams, a little rivalry growing. But I think it'll be an intense game to watch. It'll be one of the primetime games.
All right,
we're looking forward to it.
Yes, we are.
To summarize. Confident in yourself, confident in your team, don't want to guarantee a victory yet because you're smarter than that.
Yeah,
right?
You don't want to get involved.
A Stanford guy.
Exactly, especially with the Stanford coach. All right, more from Richard Sherman. Stick around.
There seems to be a